Hello traders, good morning, good afternoon and good evening depending upon your time zone. My name is Muhammad Azim and welcome to ReadyForex.com London Forex trading session. I'm going to present Elliot Wave Analysis and Forex Forecast. I mainly use Elliot Wave to trade and forecast the market, and I also teach trading with Elliot Wave online course. It's available on my website. Uh, I also teach Forex day trading systems course as well. So if you are interested to make money in Forex trading, you want to learn it, then check out my website. There are different ways to contact me. Okay, let us take a look at some price chart, what's going on. I have placed a sell order inside US dollar versus Canadian dollar currency pair right around this area at 1.3789 level. Now the way I see price action kind of missed the level, and which is fine. Sometimes market just keep going, you never get a fill. Other times you do get a fill. So market is probably going to rise up in USDCAD currency pair. This is a sell limit pending order. Next, let us do the market analysis. I'm going to start with euro dollar currency pair. First thing first, the daily chart of euro USD currency pair, and the way I see price action is basically trying to move sideways. Overall, it's an uptrend in euro dollar currency pair. This is the preferred Elliott wave count, which suggests that euro USD is going to rise up from current price level. It's a high probability. Now I do have a second alternative Elliott wave count, which also suggests a bullish leg. It suggests a little bit different view than that. So let us take a look at 4-hour time frame regarding the 4-hour chart. The alternative Elliott wave count and the preferred wave count both suggest that euro dollar is going to show us a bullish leg over here. Next, let us take a look at a 4-hour time frame. I was kind of expecting the euro dollar currency pair to drop first and then rise back up. So as long as price action is staying below 1.1596 area, the way I see market is probably going to remain sideways. Now once we do get a bullish breakout above 1.1596 level, then the chances are high that price is going to rise up further. Okay, so wait for a bullish breakout. Once you do get a bullish breakout in euro dollar currency pair, then expect further upside. Next one is the alternative Elliott wave count, also known as the plan B, which suggests that this is a possible wave 1, wave 2, and expect a bullish leg wave 3 in euro dollar currency pair. there are some signs and indication present that we might get a bullish leg, and the alternative Elliott wave count, it's probably going to work. Let me move this one away a little bit. So it's quite possible that market is going to rise up, and the alternative Elliott wave count is most likely going to work. Next one is the US dollar index, the DX. And the way I see, DX is trying to rise up over here, at least on a short-term basis. This is the preferred Elliott wave count, which suggests that wave 4 isn't over. Expect one more bullish leg to the upside. And even in 4-hour time frame, it suggests that market is trying to complete this sideways looking triangle pattern. Then expect a drop in price action of DX. Now let's go over to the daily time. So this alternative Elliott wave count. 1 second, let me go back. I'm just going to copy and paste. Okay, go over here and here. So wave count suggests that we have seen 1 and 2, and market is going to drop to print bearish like wave 3. This is the alternative Elliott wave count, also known as plan B. Next one is the pound dollar. The way pound dollar is moving, we have already seen a bottom in GBPUSD currency pair, and market is probably going to rise up over here. Over here in 4-hour time frame, price action bounced from this support area. Okay, so I do have a sell trade plan up there, but we need to first wait for a bullish price action to go all the way back up over here around 1.3528 level. Then I might look for some sort of a bearish pattern or a sell pattern up there. Next one is the 1-hour time frame. So far just going sideways. The GBPUSD currency pair, it's moving sideways, and I think we might get into some sort of a bullish trade setup in GBPUSD currency pair later today, because so far it's going nowhere, just a sideways price action. Now if price action is going to break below 1.3072 level, let me adjust this trend line, then it's quite possible that price action is going to drop even further. Okay, so this is the trend line over here. So if price action is going to drop, you do get a bearish breakdown in market below 1.3172 level, then expect further weakness in price action. Okay, so somewhere around this area, let me move this one. This is the support, the most recent one down over here. So somewhere around this area, I might be looking for a potential buy trade setup in GBPUSD currency pair, somewhere down over here, if market is going to first fulfill the trading criteria and also provide us a pullback, bounce from this level. The idea is to wait for the price action to drop and then as well show some signs of strength. Next one is the Aussie dollar AUDUSD currency pair. Price action is going up, and I expect more upside in AUDUSD currency pair. So the way I see Aussie dollar, expect more upside, more bullish price action. If you take a look at 4 hour, earlier today, I think about 5 hours ago, I did the Asian market session. So I told you guys that Aussie dollar, it's going to rise up. It's not going to stop because of this bullish breakout that we got in 4 hour time frame. Next one is the NZDUSD currency pair. So if Aussie dollar is going up, also expect a bullish leg inside NZDUSD currency pair as well. And a good idea is to actually look for a buy trade using smaller time frame. Use your own day trading strategies to look for a long trade. Now, if you don't have a day trading strategy, you can check out my website, and I also teach different day trading strategies. So over here you see market is just trying to move sideways over here. However, this is the level right over here, 0.5929 inside NZD USD currency pair. I go over here, and this is the level. Let me write it down. The way price action is moving up, I don't think I'm going to get a sell trade plan over here. Let me delete it. This is probably not going to work, and we might get a bullish breakout over here. Okay. So regarding the New Zealand dollar versus States dollar currency pair, price action is most likely going to show a bullish breakout. And once you do get a bullish breakout, then we can use some sort of buy trading strategies. You can use your own day trading strategies, to try to look for a buy trade. Now, next one is the US dollar Swiss franc. This is the preferred wave count, which suggests USD Swiss franc is going to rise up. However, it's becoming a little bit weak now. If you check out the 4 hour time frame, we got a top over here, and let me show you the Fibonacci retracement level. What happened is that we got a pullback at 0.618% Fibonacci retracement area, and this thing is telling me that market wants to print a top and then expect a drop in price action. Okay, so this shows signs of weakness over here, and the way I see, we might get a little bit pullback in USD versus Swiss franc currency pair. Expect further weakness in price action. Okay, so my forecast is bearish inside US dollar versus Swiss franc currency pair. Next, spot gold. Spot is rising up, and I expect more upside. I don't think spot gold is going to print a top, and it would be a bad idea to look for a sell trade or sell setup. If I get some sort of a pullback over here, I'm actually a buyer. My trade plan is to look for a buy trade instead of a sell trade. So if you want to sell it, this was the sell plan which I discussed yesterday. We only got few pips drop over here, about 190 pips drop, but this market could fire back up again. So another idea is to wait for the price action to retest 3334.09 level, and then look for a potential buy trade. Okay, so let me delete that. The sell setup has already, it's over. We saw the drop in spot gold, but that was the spike. Now the way market is probably going to create a pullback and then expect more upside in XAU USD pair. So I hope this one is clear. And next, let us take a look at spot silver, and For those who have just joined the live stream, you are welcome. And if you are enjoying the stream and learning something new, a quick like really helps the channel reach more traders like you, and I appreciate the support. So, hit the like and subscribe button. Okay. Next one is the XAUDUSD, the spot silver. Spot silver is going up, and I expect further upside. We might get a sell setup up there over here, but we need more price. So on a shorter term basis, or on a smaller time frame, or let's even use a 4-hour chart, this was a buy trade setup and market bounced back up. Now the next resistance is right over here, and if price action is going to hit that level, might get some sort of a top, or some kind of a bearish pattern. Now the idea over here is to allow the price action to first reach this resistance level and then look for a drop. So, you need to wait for the price action to show some sort of a bearish reaction in the market. Sometimes market just keep going up, and you never get a sell trade setup, you never get a bearish candlestick pattern. Okay, so you need to wait for it. You need to wait for the price action to hit the resistance level and then starts the decline first. Then look for some sort of a short trade setup. Next one is the USD-CAD currency pair. USD-CAD is trying to drop. My forecast is bearish for the USD-CAD, and I already shared with you my sell limit pending order over here, which I placed it. Market just missed this with the margin of 1 pip over here. My sell limit pending order was at 1.3789. We got at 1.3788, and it seems to me market is still going sideways. So I'm still waiting for the price action to fill the sell limit pending order in USD CAD currency pair. My forecast is bearish, and the way I see, we might get a pullback over here and a retest where I draw in this red color arrow over here. Okay, so it looks quite possible, and I think it's a good idea to wait for a pullback. I don't want to jump into the market at the current price level. Okay, because some traders they try to sell over here, and after a few hours price goes back up, and then you lose money. So if you are going to lose money, less money, use a small stop loss. So that is the reason why I'm looking for a pullback over here in price action, USD versus Canadian dollar currency pair. So even in 1-hour time frame, you see this is the sell trade plan. I'm waiting for the price action to move up a little bit, fill the sell limit pending order, and then drop over here. Right now price action is just hovering around 0.32% Fibonacci retracement level. So let's see. Next one is the US dollar versus Japanese yen currency pair, USDJPY daily time frame. And the way I see, market is probably going to rise up, and it's going to retest 148.27 area. Now if we do get a retest over here, then this 148.27 level could provide us a potential sell trading chance or sell trade setup over here. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame. So 148.49, that's the level. Again, like I've said earlier, the idea over here is to wait for the price action to first test 148.49 level, and then create some sort of a top, maybe a bearish candlestick pattern appear, something like that. You can use some technical indicators as well, and then wait for the price action to start the decline, then look for an entry. Do not just jump into the market at 148.49 area. Sometimes price just keep going up, and if you just try to sell it at 148.49, you're going to lose money. So you want the price action to the 148.49 level and then show some sort of a bearish reaction in market. The alternative scenario is price action is going to rise up and it's going to print a new high, which is the plan B or an alternative wave count. The preferred Elliott wave count is market is going to rise up and it's going to hit 148.49 level, then expect a drop, one more bearish leg in USD versus Japanese yen currency pair. Next one is the 1 hour time frame. So this is what I did. I draw this the first leg, highlighted the first leg over here. So this is the first bearish leg over here. Expect market to move sideways and then expect a second drive to the downside in USD Japanese yen currency pair. Next one, pound yen, GBPJPY currency. GBPJPY daily time frame. So far market is trying to bounce from 195.33 level over here. Okay, so far it's trying to bounce over here. However, we could get a failure over here. Now the idea over here is to wait for the price action to close bearish candlesticks below 195.30 level, shows us the downside breakout or a breakdown, whatever you want to name it, and then look for a sell trade. A second idea is wait for the price action to print one more bullish leg, then expect a top somewhere over here. So my plan, I have a sell trade plan over here. In simple words, let me write it down. Sell trade plan over here. So this is my sell trade plan inside GBP versus Japanese yen currency pair. Okay. Next one is the 4 hour time frame, GBPJPY 4 hour chart. Basically we got this as wave A, B and C to the downside. There is the alternate wave count which suggests that market is going to drop more. This is also possible. Okay, and then we mark the wave C down over here or reanalyze the price action. However, this is also possible. So if we do get a bullish rally and it shows a breakout around 196.99 area, then consider looking for further upside. Then the forecast turns bullish, but for the time being the forecast is bearish and we might see another bearish leg in GBPJPY currency pair. I'm going to adjust this. So this is the analysis and the Elliott wave count for the GBPJPY currency pair 4 hour time frame. Next one, let us take a look at Euro Yen currency pair. So Euro JPY, I have a sell trade plan over here, and the way I see Euro Yen is most likely going to rise up over here. Okay, now this is a daily time frame that I talk about. In a smaller time frame like a 4 hour chart, I'm waiting for the price action to go up over here, breaks above the 0.618% Fibonacci retracement level. And once market is going to provide some sort of a sell trade over here or a reversal in price action appear, then look for a sell trade. So market needs to rise up first before I look for any sell trade setup. The second scenario is if we do get a bearish candlestick close below 19.69 level and it takes out and breaks below this old swing low over here, then the chances are high that price action is going to continue lower. But so far, the market isn't going anywhere. Let me remove the 38.2% over here. I don't need it. So the way I see EURUSD currency pair, expect a bullish leg in market first, and then look for some sort of sell trade setup somewhere up there. Let me write it down. So this is the sell trade plan right up there. Next, Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Let us take a look at CHF JPY currency pair daily time frame. So Swiss franc JPY, the way I see, market is most likely going to drop first to test 179.58 level. Then I might consider looking for some sort of a bounce in market. So to me, it's kind of a short-term basis, a downtrend going on in CHF JPY currency pair, and the way I see it is probably going to drop more. Okay, so Swiss franc versus Japanese yen currency pair, my forecast is bearish. Let me check out what's going on in CAD. I think CAD is trying to drop over here. Let us take a look at Euro. Euro is still going sideways. Okay, so next let us take a look at Euro versus Australian dollar currency pair daily time frame. I'm looking for a bullish leg, bullish price action. This is what I'm looking for inside Euro versus Australian dollar currency pair. Then look for some sort of a sell setup up there. In 4-hour time frame, my forecast is a little bit bullish, and it's quite possible that price action is going to bounce back up. So if we get some sort of a reaction over here, some sort of a bullish candlestick close over here, then use day trading strategies, use your own trading strategies to try to look for a potential buy over here inside Euro versus Australian dollar currency pair. On a short-term basis, in a 4-hour chart, the forecast is bullish. But do not just take a buy trade. Wait for the market to show some kind of bullish pressure, or you get some kind of a bullish candlestick pattern, something like that happen first. Then look for some sort of a long trade. Next one is the WTI crude oil. Crude oil is going down. It's a downtrend. Price action just keep going down over here. This was the pullback which I told you several weeks ago that WTI crude oil is going to rise up. So we got a nice bullish pullback, a retracement, I would say, and price action falling down. And a break below 63.70 level is going to further confirm my analysis that the trend is bearish. So 63.70, that's the support, and a break below this level is obviously going to open the door for further weakness in price action of WTI crude oil. Let me show you a scenario in a 4-hour time frame, and this is the scenario. Market is probably going to bounce back up on a short-term basis in oil around 68.30 level, and if we do get such a bounce or a bullish leg in price action of WTI crude oil, then this would be a good area to look for some sort of a potential sell trade setup up here. Okay, so this is the current analysis, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to type inside the chat box and I will be happy to answer your questions. And for those uh, who have just joined in this live stream, if anything I've shared so far has helped you or made sense, a like would mean a lot. I appreciate if you're finding this helpful. Smash the like button. Okay, let's go back to the euro. So euro could go down over here. Okay, this is what I'm looking, and if this is going to happen, then I have a buy trade plan over here in euro dollar currency pair. Let me even write it down over here. First I took a sell, but that trade is closed with a 7 pips profit yesterday. So I have a buy trade. So no sell trade, only buy trade, and wait for a pullback in price action first. Then look for a buy trade. Otherwise it go side. It seems to me is waiting for something. So in a smaller time frame, like in a 1 hour chart, let me show you. It creates some sort of a range over here. Looks like to me we're getting just a trading range type situation. Market is trying to move this range over here. Let me show you the trading account history. So these are some of the trade. This was the euro dollar trade. I was holding a sell and I lowered my stop loss down, logged in about 7 pips profit. Price action moved up, took out the protective trailing stop. So this trade has been closed with a 7 pips profit. Okay, and regarding the USDCAD, at this point in time, I'm waiting for the price action to rise up first and fill the sell limit pending order. So far market just keep trying to go down and down over here, so still waiting for the USDCAD to rise up and fill the pending order. The forecast is bearish, by the way, in USDCAD currency pair because the trend is down in USDCAD. And yesterday I uploaded a separate video with detailed US dollar CAD Elliot wave count. So if you are interested in the detailed Elliot wave count, the daily and the 1 hour time frame, you can check out that video. Okay, so we have this some sort of a buy trade plan over here, wait for a pullback, and we have a same setup inside GBPUSD currency pair as well. So if I drop over here, I also have a buy trade plan in GBPUSD currency pair. So pound dollar, I'm looking for a bearish pullback situation. I'm waiting for the price action to retrace, and then from these lows, if I get a reaction in the market, like market hit this level and then tries to bounce back up over here, that would be a good idea to look for a potential buy trade over here. But it depends upon the market as well. I'm going to wait for a drop in price action first, and if bullish trade or a bounce in market, then buy, otherwise wait outside. There's no need to open a buy trade over here in GBPUSD currency pair. So wait for a pullback first, and the same setup inside euro dollar currency pair as well. Wait for a pullback, then look for some sort of a buy trade or long trade over here, depending upon the price action. Like market needs to drop first, then shows a reaction, some kind of a bounce back up first, then look for a buy trade. Otherwise wait outside. The resistance in euro is present at 1.1596 area. So if we do get a bullish breakout above 1.1596 level, then I'm going to reanalyze the market. But for the time being, the way I see, market is going sideways. It is waiting for some kind of a breakout. So I hope during the London market session today we're going to see some sizable move in euro dollar currency pair, and also in pound dollar currency pair as well. Okay, that's pretty much it for the time being from my side, and I'm going to do the New York market session later today in about 5 hours time. So after 5 hours I'm going to do the the New York market session. So that's pretty much it for today from my side. Have a nice day, and bye bye.